I would like to welcome you to our Academic Camp Canada webinar. So let's get started. Academic Camp Canada is a unique academic program in British Columbia, near Vancouver and Victoria, the capital of British Columbia. And let me please play you our video to get the feel for the campus of Brentwood College School, where we are based. Right, so that was the video, and here you can also see the website academiccampcanada.com, where you can see all information and click through other details as well. So who we are? We are academically focused summer camp. We are one of few of its kind in Canada. We are offering a balanced mix of academic education, which is quite intensive, 30 hours per week, but also exciting leisure program that will get students to discover the beautiful Canadian nature and culture. We offer both boarding and day options. Day options are for the Canadian students or for international students who have got relatives or accommodation sorted nearby the Brentwood College School. We offer free options. It's a 3-week course. Either it's a 3-week course from the 21st of July until 11th of August, or also 2 weeks are possible for the boarders, or for day students, they can book on a weekly basis and start every Monday. And where are we? So as you can see the little circle on the map, we are in British Columbia on the spectacular oceanfront of Brentwood College School campus on Vancouver Island in British Columbia. The nearest airports are Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, that's about 45 minutes, or Vancouver. In a very close distance from the campus are also all other necessary amenities such as medical center, supermarket, hairdressers, or bank. But obviously students, full boarding students, will be provided with everything needed, and we will be going on trips for the all necessary souvenir shopping. This is just to give you some images of the campus, so you can see it's really on the ocean front, and we will be able to enjoy the swimming in the shallow waters because in the summer the temperature is around 20-25 degrees, so it's going to be really nice summer. The top right corner photograph is our dining area. So if the weather is nice, we can have our lunches and breakfasts and dinners outside, or we can enjoy the traditional Canadian barbecues as well. And this is just the view from the college as well, the bottom right corner. So really fantastic facilities, really great sports facilities. And what will the day be like with us? So we start with the breakfast. Our staff will wake up the students for the breakfast, and we will go together. Then there are 2 lessons in the morning, break time, another 2 lessons going into lunch. After lunch, we've got a tutor time where the students can talk to their tutors about all sort of important things that they might be dealing with, maybe mobile phone not working, or they can't reach their families. But also during the tutor time, tutors will introduce students to the afternoon program and the coming trips during the weekends. So the trips and activities are just after the tutor time, and we will come to it in a detailed leisure program a little later. And then there is another evening lesson or lecture, because on Fridays we welcome people from praxis to share their stories of success with them. So on Friday evenings we've got the lectures, which are always very welcome and excited for the students. Then we've got dinner, and in the afternoon, in the evening, students have free time in the campus, sports or activities. And at 10 o'clock, students need to be back in their bedrooms. So Academic Camp Canada is really good for students who are thinking of preparing or revising for their advanced placement, that's the education in Canada, or the IB diploma. Students will be taught academic subjects in English, and it's basically a taster of Canadian education and the boarding system. As I said, the learning is quite intensive, 30 hours of learning per week, but it's very interactive, very fun and practical. So all science will be happening in laboratories, and it's always a combination of praxis and theory. There are maximum 15 students in a class. We offer two different programs. One program is for students aged 12 to 14. These students study a balanced mix of academic subjects, including English, mathematics, sciences, arts, social studies, and social sciences. Those students cannot choose their subjects as it's traditional in Canada, but they study a balanced mix, and it's just the way that the Canadian students go through their education. Students who are older, 15 to 18, they will take part in our engagement classes, and those students can already choose their subjects. So every week we will focus on 4 different subjects, and students can choose which subjects those will be, including academic French, arts, biology, business, economics and entrepreneurship, chemistry, computer science, English, environmental systems and societies, essay writing, history and politics, mathematics, physics, presentation skills and interviews, or theory of knowledge. So every week 4 subjects. Next week these subjects can repeat, or students can choose new subjects or combine some new subjects, some subjects they have studied the week before. But even if students choose the same subjects for all 3 weeks, the topics will never repeat and students will always learn new things. So this is the leisure program I was talking about. We are very excited about it. The school has got fantastic sports facilities, and thanks to the ocean, it's very well known for its water sport. There has been quite a few Olympic sportsmen raised at Brentwood College School. So also our students will be able to enjoy the kayaking and paddleboarding and other sports activities like basketball or football. But we will also do special leadership activities and team building activities, and obviously enjoy the Canadian style barbecues. During the weekends we do 2 whole day trips, and those will be, as you can see, on the 28th of July going to Vancouver and do a culture comparison. So it's sort of competition that we got ready for them. We also will go and visit waterfalls, botanical gardens, the Royal Museum of British Columbia, the Miniature World, which is really beautiful, but also some specialties like whale watching, which we are very excited about, or visiting the British Columbia government building and learning about the culture and history of British Columbia. So as you can see, the leisure program is very colorful, and it includes a little bit of everything. So at the end, the students will have really good understanding and experience of Canada and its culture and nature. This is just to illustrate some of the leisure programs. So at the top right is the government building in Victoria, which is 45 kilometers from the campus. The top left is the Miniature World, really stunning place where to go. The whale watching at the bottom left, and the beautiful waterfalls that we will be visiting as well. So what's included in the fees? Well, as usual with us, the boarding fees just include everything: the tuition, the leisure program, accommodation, food, free hot meals with snacks during the days and drinks, laundry, insurance, airport transfers on arrival Saturdays and departure Saturdays from either Vancouver or Victoria airports, all activities and trips. What is not included is the flight to Vancouver or Victoria, but it would be difficult to include it as we are expecting students from many different countries, and it would be basically impossible to calculate it. The cost per 3 weeks program is 6,000 Canadian dollars, and we also accept 2-week applications that we priced at 4,200 Canadian dollars. Accommodation. Students will stay in double bedrooms. We have 2 boarding houses, one for boys, one for girls, and we expect around 50 students in each boarding houses. So altogether there will be about 100 students, both from Canada and from the rest of the world as well. The boarding houses are always supervised by staff and students are in them. Laundry is available each week, and obviously bedding is changed each week, and cleaning is also done each week. The arrivals. So the main arrival will be on 21st of July and the main departure will be on 11th of August. Students need to arrive to either Vancouver or Victoria Airport. And for the 21st of July, it's important to arrive to Vancouver before 5 p.m. in the afternoon, Canadian time. And for the departure flight, it's important for the flights to be after 12:30 Canadian time, because we will be also catching a ferry and it's not 24 hours service, so we need to make sure we get there on time. We are also offering a special service, which is a flight when a member of staff will be flying with students from London to Vancouver. It's Saturday morning on the 21st of July is the flight, and therefore if students get to you can see exactly the flight details. 21st of July is the Air Transat at 10:30 from London Gatwick, arriving to Vancouver at 12:15. So whoever manages to get to London Gatwick for the 10:30 flight, then obviously they can join us free of charge. Or students who have got difficulties to reach London by this time can also arrive the previous Friday, the 20th of July. And we will take them to our center in London. They will stay there overnight, taking part in the disco, having a dinner, then getting up in the morning with breakfast. Obviously, we will take them to the airport, and then we will fly together from London Gatwick to Vancouver. So students will be able to make friends even before they land in Canada, and they will be supervised at all times, also on the ocean flight. The same is about the return flight on the 11th of August, when we will be flying at 15:35 from Vancouver and arriving to London Gatwick at 9:05 local time. So again, it's a possibility to join this flight free of charge. Obviously, if you wish us to take a student from different airports to London Gatwick, we can do so as well, but for that we will need to charge extra. If you need to stay overnight in London with the breakfast and dinner, it's 300 Canadian dollars for the accompanied flight, the overnight stay in London, breakfast, dinner and airport transfers. As the bottom note says, whichever way the students travels, whether on their own or using our accompanied flight, it's important for us to know the arrival times at the latest 2 weeks before that, so we can organize everything for the students and can make sure that somebody is waiting for them. Right. So that was it. Academic Camp Canada, really exciting program for us. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Petra, but the main person in charge of Academic Camp Canada and the person who will be there on daily basis is Tom Cashmore. And obviously Helen Lamé, she will be present during the whole summer program at Academic Camp Canada. I'm sure you know her well, and please feel free to contact us if you've got any questions. Thank you very much for listening. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.